Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is your boy Coozco, and I'm bringing you another Destiny 2 build video here today. And the build of choice this time is the Heart of Inmost Light combined with firebolt grenades on the solar subclass. First of all, with abilities, you need your throwing hammer and firebolt grenades, of course. While on the aspect side, you need roaring flames and soul invictus. Roaring flames is just going to increase our damage that our abilities do, such as our ignitions and our firebolt grenade damage. So this is going to be great because we will have infinite firebolt grenades with this build. Soul invictus, of course, this is going to drop the sunspots so that we can heal and apply restoration to ourselves whenever we kill an enemy that is scorched. And the fragments that we have just build off of the aspects. Since there are only 4, we are running Ember of Empyrean, Ember of Ashes, Ember of Torches, and Ember of Solace. Empyrean gives us the ability to increase the duration of our restoration and radiant effects if we get solar weapon or ability final blows, while Ember of Ashes just lets us do more damage, applying more scorch stacks to the enemy. On top of that, we have Ember of Torches to become radiant. Whenever we throw our hammer, we will become radiant, as well as our nearby allies. And last but not least, Ember of Solace. Radiant and restoration effects applied to you have increased duration, which basically speaks for itself. As for armor mods, this is everything that we have on. The 2 stats I would say you want to focus on are resilience and discipline, just because you want to have your grenade up as much as possible and you want your resilience to be as high as possible. That way, when you have restoration active, not too many things in the game can actually kill you while firing at you. And then of course on the mods, make sure you run grenade kickstart as well as your resistant mods for whatever activity you're doing. If you already have 10 resilience, then you can put whatever you want. You're not really using your weapons too much, and I would usually put a solar weapon reserve in these slots. However, since you don't really need anything else other than your grenade and your hammer for this build, then you don't need anything for your weapons. And just make sure that you have everything that you see on my screen on, as well as the artifact mods that you see as well. The one question you might be asking yourself is, why would I use this over bonk? And honestly, if you just want to get an activity done and you want to not have fun, then just use bonk. But if you want to be able to do things like throw infinite firebolt grenades and start infinite ignitions on hordes of enemies, then this is the build that you're going to want to use. Not only that, with Bonk Hammer, you need your stacks to actually get going or be able to do any significant amount of boss damage. With this build, you do not need any stacks. You can literally rally a flag, go up to a boss, and just start your combo over and over. Throw your 2 melees, chuck a grenade, throw a melee, chuck a grenade, throw a melee, chuck a grenade, throw 2 melees, chuck a grenade, throw 2 melees, chuck a grenade, and it is just instantaneously. You don't have to wait until you've killed 3 enemies already to get your stacks up and actually activate your synthoceps. If there are more enemies nearby the boss as well, this on its own can activate without getting any kills, and that is what I love so much about it. Of course, if you do want to run a weapon with this, I would recommend Tractor Cannon. Tractor Cannon is probably going to be your only weapon that you really need for bosses, just because you're going to be in their face. And if you're not in their face and you want to stay a little bit far back, just have another build saved with different mods on the chest plate, and instead of innervation and recuperation on your leg armor, change that to solar surges and just have that as your damage. That way you could just swap from this build to the same exact build with different mods on your armor pieces instead of having to change back and forth. Another thing I wanted to know is, how are you guys liking these Guardian games? I am so close to getting this champ title. I haven't played too much this week. However, I grinded a bit yesterday and the day before, and I only have, I think, 1 challenge left to get the title. However, I am waiting for next season, these patch notes. We will be making plenty of builds on what to use and what changed, as well as what exotics are on top build wise. So if you want to stay up to date with that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on, because there will be plenty of videos coming out on my channel in the future, especially once season 21 drops and we get the new updates. However, as for now, this is the build. I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, before I get out of here, be sure to appreciate everything and everyone you have around you. I hope you all have a great day. I love you all, and enjoy the rest of the gameplay.